And now, WWE presents WRESTLEMANIA.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Global Championship.
We are about to see something good.
Yeah. You know what time it is. The lights hit. That's my side. Because it's prime time. All the time. Gold on my frame, crown don't tilt. Walking with a grin that the world unbuilt. Boots so clean, I cut through guilt. Turn every scar to a diamond quill. Southboy shine with a heavenly vibe. Too real to fake, too blessed to hide. They talk big dreams, but I live mine loud. Whole damn ring is my stage now. All the time.
Let's not forget the title is on the line here tonight. How can I forget? I've been looking forward to this match for a long time.
All the time. I was born with a halo and a cowboy hat. Talk slick, but they can't match that. Chat. Boots got bling in the pyro. Ride through the pain like a magic man. On the way when I slide through town. Rainbow shine in the go-go crown. Ain't no shame in the way I shine.
This guy's had a great career already, but winning the title tonight takes his legacy to a whole new level.
But baby, my power's grown. From the south to the world we reign, turning every storm into champagne.
Are you guys ready?
Champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident, Corey.
And with good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose. That is the champion's advantage.
Introducing the challenger. From Raleigh, North Carolina, weighing in at 228 pounds, Primetime T.K. Taylor. And his opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 261 pounds, the global champion, the Beast, Reese Rivera.
The champion has no intention on tonight being their final night with the title.
Here you have the championship on the line, a champion on high alert. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in store for something special. Effective shove there, sends a message. Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner. Oh, God. Splash in the corner. Followed up by a scoop slam. Oh, what a knee strike. And he manages to reverse. Oh, great display of strength with the suplex. Carefully measured elbow drop followed by another, unleashing a barrage on their opponent. Avoids what was coming. Ooh! Proof these superstars have done their homework. Caught with that forearm. Locking up with one another. Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here. Fujiwara armbar applied. The early quick cover, title on the line. And that was only a one. He was down, but he certainly wasn't out. Able to make a timely escape. Oh, look at it. It's on now. Big shots being fired right now. Away from having him exactly. That's gotta be it. Consider the championship retained. No, he beats the count. The champion's shot is palpable. The champ will have. You can feel the tables beginning to turn. A series of clotheslines and their opponent is rocked. Textbook scoop slam. Being sized up, he might regret getting back up here. Taking flight like a cruise missile from the second row. He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming. Kick to the gut of their opponent. And that's a hook drop and a nasty Northern Lights bomb. We might see a new champion crown.
Here's two. New champ. No! It's not over! Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over. Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes. Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you gotta be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. The elbow finds the mark. He's just looking absolutely bullied right now. He could really use some well-timed offense here. What an elbow. And here he is, heading back into the ring. And he needed that backwind. A decisive moment he was looking for. Shut this down. And a kick out at two. What a match. Oh, and he stops that offense. To the midsection, hooked up. Here it comes. Spinning brain buster. The challenger comes up big. The cover. It's enough. The reign is over.
Here is your winner, and new Global Champion,
You can just feel it. Their championship dream has become reality. To go from challenger to champion, that has to feel good. Unless you're the one going from champion to nothing.
All the time, I rise, I go, camera splash everywhere I go. I let 'em know, pride in my heart and it shows. Yeah, I'm prime time. All the time. I was born with a halo and a cowboy hat. Talk slick, but they can't match that. Boots got bling in the pyro. Ride through the
the following is an 8-woman battle royal. Making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Sean
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver. One of the most anticipated matches we've had in quite some time. And this woman is the reason why.
from Columbia, South Carolina,
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh? That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Well, good. Let's see what they've got then. She is ready for this big match, and she knows everyone backstage will be watching her make an impact. She's in a fighting mood tonight.
and from Atlanta, Georgia, the Total Package, Brandon Lee!
I tried to interview this superstar earlier tonight, but I don't know why I bothered.
I don't trust the word that comes out of their mouth.
Well, I happen to know for a fact that they are completely trustworthy and denied your interview because you would definitely twist their words.
A major match ahead of her. She plans on proving exactly why she's worthy of big matches like these.
It's expensive to be made.
And from California,
I spoke with this superstar earlier. They predicted not only a win, but also, quote, a masterpiece in the ring. Well, the WWE Universe seems to agree with that prediction. Well, I, for one, can't think of an even more egotistical thing for any superstar to say. Are they aware that the match hasn't even started yet?
Destroy your defenses. My business is priceless, and yes, I run the tight fish. Bentley's and Benzes through cash colored lenses, and dollars and senses. Ching, it's expensive to be made.
A competitor who is always laser focused on the competition. I expect big things from her tonight.
It's expensive to be
and from Knoxville, Tennessee, Team
Here in WWE, we see all types of superstars, but this one is a little different. Approaches their matches with calm, a balanced attitude.
Which I know you just love, Saxton. You know what I call that? Lacking killer instinct. It might just cost them in the long run.
One of the top names in the entire women's division, and she plans on showing exactly why here tonight.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
and from Portland, Oregon, Crimson Tate.
Everyone is booing this superstar, and for a good reason.
Minute your hearing check, Saxton. All I'm hearing is booyaka. They clearly want Rey Mysterio to pass the torch to their new favorite competitor.
Oh, please give me a break. Such an incredible journey for this woman, but she knows a win tonight will take her even further.
Florida,
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise.
Stepping forward, leaving shadows behind. Unbreakable, with a fearless mind. Dancing through the chaos, I can't be tamed. In this game of life, I've aced and claimed. Watch me shine,
She loves the reaction she receives from the WWE Universe, and I think she's going to take that energy into the match, too.
I'm the lead on every stage.
and their opponent from Kyoto, Japan,
Some would say the superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title. They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
That is horrible advice. She certainly knows how to get a reaction, and she'll get an even bigger one when she wins this match.
There's the bell, and this battle royal is officially kicking off, guys. Surprises really happen in this type of match.
Yeah, we've seen dark horses prevail in this type of chaos before. Elimination after elimination until one superstar stands tall to claim the victory. Who will it be? That's the million. And a big boot is her path to freedom.
Going for the elimination.
happening on the ropes. What a shot. She is really getting She countered that into a brutal offense. Looks like she's heading back to the ring. Down! Launched into a German suplex. What a raucous crowd here tonight. Looking for more damage. Judo throw. Sent flying on that one. I don't think she's getting up from that. Elimination attempt underway, using everything to stay in this one. But is it enough? Set hard into the corner. Someone's in trouble. Battling to get back into the ring. This can't go away. And now she's making it to the top. Will she recover? Man, this place is jumping. Connects the fist to the face. Knees drops. Elbows trapped. What's next? Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen. Oh, man! Intercepted the attack with a kick to the face.
Has been eliminated.
Looking to get rid of their opponent. You can count to 30 after that. Uh-oh, clinging to the ropes, desperate to stay alive here. Judo. She's finished. She will not come back from that. This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
Here is your winner, the Total Package, Brandon Lee.
A very strong performance here from tonight's winner.
Every single victory in this business means something, and you can tell just by looking at her reaction that she absolutely understands that in this moment. Here we go, guys.
The following is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 242 pounds, Jackson Shaw!
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
intensify once the bell rings.
Are you guys ready?
And his opponent, from Laredo, Texas, weighing in at 279 pounds, Castro.
I won't pretend this competitor hasn't done some exceptional things, but I am not referring to them by the new nickname they keep pushing.
Seriously? I think the name the absolute best ever at this, no questions asked, is a totally reasonable idea. You would, wouldn't you, Corey? The look of focus and determination on his face. He wants to show the world that he can compete on this high level. No holds barred, you know that. When two superstars agree to a match like this, they must be ready to tear each other. Oh, he tapped out. He stacked it up here. The pin. A great counter to come. Look at a steal win there, perhaps.
He is too fresh to have been kept down there.
Takedown. And look at the disrespect. Humiliating.
Well, I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
Waistlock applied. Nails the block into an arm drag.
Snap power slam.
And he retaliates.
Slips away just in time.
What a counter. Stomping down. It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind. He counters with a great reversal. Knee back of neck.
Oh no, what is this? Reverse choke slam. Slowly getting back up, and he is not gonna like what's next.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous. Hockey, sports entertainment. Clearly, I'm not the only one who gets the two confused all the time. Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Flying forearm connects, showing off their agility. The atomic drop's gonna have their opponent walking funny, and what a body slam.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Nothing unexpected. He knows he has a huge challenge in front of him.
Sliding back into the ring.
Uh-oh, feel the glow! Looking for the head scissors.
Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold.
Denied and reversed into a DDT.
Had it scattered. Now can capitalize. He'll make his way to the ring.
Stiff punch.
The best thing about a no disqualification match is how you can bring out the superstar. Stops the count before a two. Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Taking aim on the arm.
Nice go behind. High impact backdrop suplex. Monstrous German suplex. Will the third time be the charm? Vertical suplex. back into the ring. Up the rope he goes. From the top. Through the air. And connects. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. But at what cost? He saw that one coming. Quick thinking that time. Force the move. Working an elbow in the midsection. Shoulder tackle. He's looking defenseless at this stage. This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now? And in WWE, you won't end up in the penalty box for high sticking. Uh-oh, guys. We should probably take a step back here. He shoves him onto the announce table, looking to end this in spectacular fashion. Standing precariously on the announce desk, a vicious suplex to the floor. Rotate things into the ring. He is in the zone, and he wants everyone to know it. Included. And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. Vice-like grip on the floor, up and down. Has to be the one that ends this. There's two. Just barely making it out. How close was that? That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him. It must be demoralizing knowing you unleashed your best shot on your opponent to no avail. These men are looking bad and bruised. You have to believe the end is going. This one is going as long as it's broken. He's taking a beating, but can he hold on? He's definitely running into a roadblock here. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? He's trying to show his opponent and the world what he's made of. O'Connor rolls, shoulders are down. Breaks the close count. Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. No way he's getting it. The pin. No, he beats the count. Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3 millimeters. The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina to pull it out? Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Sliding back in under the ropes here. Stop dead in their tracks. Carefully measuring, waiting to strike. Not a good spot to be in. Man, he's just WWE Universe killer. Nice light grip on the foot.
Is it with the big guns once again? And a kick out. I can't believe this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall. And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Heading back to the ring.
He avoids the contact.
Taking them into a horrible area code. He's just having his way now. No regrets, no second thoughts.
He's really being taken to task here.
So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on. Victory you can truly be proud of. A victory earned through sheer tenacity and force of will.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight. The challenger is all business. She's been training harder than ever for this title opportunity.
Title's on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands. She is determined to stay atop the division. We'll see if she can do just that.
Introducing the challenger from Aurora, Illinois, the Women's Triple Crown Champion, Rivera. And her opponent from Iceland, the Women's World Champion,
honor and resolve will be tested tonight, all for the right to claim the championship.
And there's an argument to be made that defending the title is even harder than winning it, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. You've got your name in the history books. Now it's about what kind of legacy you're going to leave. And that comes down to how you respond to your challengers. She counters it. Rocked with the point of the elbow.
Gets locked in that position.
She's coming to, and she's not going to like what comes next.
Delivers the cross body.
I know this doesn't apply to you, Saxton, but a hair pull's really painful.
I can imagine.
And retaliates with a counter. Stomping down. Double stomp.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Roundhouse combo. She flipped that attack around.
Good golly, what a knee. She's looking to end her right now. Locks up. Strong shove there. Pretty drop kick. Suicide dive! Took flight and landed a direct hit. Came in like a wrecking ball. On the apron.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Sent crashing down on the hardest part of the ring. And after that impact, it is going to be hard for the champ to recover.
Counter right when it was needed. And enters back into the ring.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
And she reversed it.
Jawbreaker!
Call it death. The champ taking a bit of damage.
Big mistake, and that error could be costly. Ooh, targeting the back of the neck. Boot to the mush. Effective way to counter any attack.
Kick after kick after kick.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Double stop right to the arm. Big impact. Jumping stop to the gut. She really has no answer to any of this offense.
This is where she breaks or keeps fighting. She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter. Holy time offense there. She escapes the attack.
Nice roll up. On the win. She's quick to get her shoulder up.
Could be in search of a second win now.
Snapmare takeover. Basement kick to the side of the face. The champion into the pin. And the champ does not end it.
Close call. That was almost lights out. Forcing her right out of the ring. And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
Look at this. Suicide dive.
Soaring out of the ring, looking to do as much damage as possible. Eludes the attack. This is gonna hurt. Doomsday Saito. Testing the limits of that leg here. A classic
strategy for a reason. Cutting down the champion right from the very base. Now that is a winning mentality.
Some people might argue that trying to hobble your opponent is a little desperate.
But those people obviously haven't been in the ring, Saxton.
Sliding German. She's rising up, rising into a precarious position. Oh, man, what a strong kick.
The challenger struggling for anything here. I know she's tough, but even this is almost too much.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Oh, she has her right where she wants her.
Up high.
For that one.
Time for her to go home. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Title match stays alive.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Placing her in the corner. Springboard. To the back of the neck. Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. She's still alive.
And look at the disbelief on the face of the champion.
They both know what's at stake. Neither competitor is going to lose easy here. And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder if that move hits one more time? Hurricane Rana. Unbelievable athleticism.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the outside. She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better. No way.
Whoa, look out. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit. She throws her back in.
Uh-oh. Let's go. Here comes the stop. Oh!
Ascending to the top rope. That's insane!
She gets no reward on that one.
Not sure what she's thinking here, releasing the pin like this. Critical time in this matchup.
This is a time to dig deep.
You can pick up your teacup. We got a new champ here. Strong kick out from the resilient champion.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance. Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Count-out rule is active as she heads to the floor. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Headbutt!
No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house. Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. I think it's time to clear out. Yeah, this is a bad situation. Hit the mark with that one. She's back in the ring now.
She's psyching herself up now.
The champion taking a task here. At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
showing us exactly what she's made of.
Give credit to the champion. She studied her opponent and was ready for whatever was thrown her way to retain her title.
Oh, yeah, I like her a lot.
The following contest is an 8-woman tag match. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, James.
One of the most dangerous and threatening individuals in all WWE. On that, we can agree, Cole. The WWE Universe doesn't sound like they agree.
Well, they also don't sound like they have two brain cells to rub together between the thousands of them, Saxton.
That's not nice.
Strength unmatched in every place, crafted from steel every embrace.
She knows she deserves to be atop this division, and a win tonight will go a long way towards that.
And I stay ready every single day, breaking barriers in my own way. Heart of a lion in a fierce display. You always seen nothing like this before. Studying plans to run the more.
And her partner, from Riverside, California,
And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire landscape here.
She's the it girl, 101, a baddie. She's the it girl, 101, you can handle it. She's the it girl, 101, a baddie. She's the number one, like a
Such a talented competitor. I think we're about to see one of her best matches yet.
Here comes a true superstar.
from Tehran, Iran,
This superstar doesn't get paid by the minute. They just get in there, beat somebody up, and leave.
That's kind of a miserable existence if you ask me.
I don't see what's so miserable about that, Byron. But then again, I see this superstar for who they are, not your projections.
A determined look on her face. She knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
Here she comes.
And from Boise, Idaho, Blake the Beautiful.
I think this might be, no, I'm certain this is the most self-absorbed person in all of WWE.
Well, I had about enough of your character assassination, Saxton. Just because you don't have any self-confidence doesn't mean others have to go without it. I applaud those who know how much better they are than the rest of us.
Everyone's to blame. Better than you. She's clean up the scene. Living life like a silver screen dream. In Marquis, her name shines high. Every heart longs with a sigh. Her aura, her mystique. It's a fire. She's the
been counting the weeks, the days, the minutes until this match, and she is now ready to compete.
She knows what to do. She's gonna be beautiful. Short, perfect fame. Crowns and diamonds. Everyone's to blame. Better than you. She's queen of the scene.
And from Norfolk, Virginia, Marissa Rolling.
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it. Swagger. Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, what else is new?
My legacy's clear. I'm proof in the look, you see the climb. In the fight, all hustle, all grind. They tell I shine, top spot, that's mine. I'm the moment, the mark, the line. That's like lightning, sharp like steel. You win a gut, that's real, I'm real. Didn't come here just to play pretend. I'll break through walls and I'll win. Whole crowd knows my
A woman meant for the highlight reel. She plans on even more excitement tonight.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Morgan!
Here's someone who has faced some tough odds and tougher opponents, but always gives it their all.
Look, I know you think that's a good thing, but this person could learn a thing or two about the value of running and hiding.
Yes, the value of being a coward. She's been training for this match for quite a while, and she plans on making a statement here tonight.
From Detroit, Michigan,
This person is a little self-absorbed at times, but the WWE Universe doesn't seem to mind.
Well, I think they appreciate someone with serious self-confidence. It sends a good message.
What's the deal here? I have plenty of self-confidence, and I rarely feel appreciated.
Baddest, boldest, can't ignore this. I'm in a league where the stars sit. Back on my bull, Taurus. Can't touch the door, I'm the one. I shut it down, get it done. I could teach you something slick. Lesson 1, how to win like this. Top tier, top tier. Dream said you could just top tier, top tier, top tier. Look at me now, I'm the one next year. I'll shine, no shade.
This is a match she has long been asking for. She is more than ready to compete tonight.
Stepping out clean with the crown on. You thought you would get rid of. Hear me laughing as the clock gets. You stole the crown, but it's made of glass. Every crack reflecting your dirty past.
And from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the International Champion, Megan.
If this person spent as much time focused on their ring work as they do for standing up for what they believe in, and maybe be undefeated.
Corey, I think sometimes a person's courage and character speaks louder than their record.
Really?
Show me the last time someone got a title match because of their courage and character.
These teams been waiting for that bell to ring all night, and here we go.
When you have this many superstars in action, you know it's about to be an arduous match for all involved. But the team that can ultimately weather the storm will be the one celebrating tonight.
Oh, target of the arm.
Going for the ride.
The following slam.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Did you hear the impact?
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
And no one there. Leading her into the corner now.
There's the tag.
Tag.
This precision teamwork.
Toe pull on the elbow on the back of the neck.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Hit hard and straight into the pin. And she kicks out.
She's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Uh-oh.
It retaliates with a counter. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down
And a series of vicious stomps. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
and she quickly turned that around.
Love her or hate her, it obviously doesn't matter to her.
Cradle back to her partner against the tag. Hangman's neck breaker.
Gosh. Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Oh, strong impact.
Oh, my goodness.
The damage is starting to affect her.
Delivering nasty stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
Big punch finds its mark.
That's one of my all-time favorites, the octopus stretch.
And now the panic is setting in. She's on the doorstep of defeat.
Can she escape?
Oh, this is unique. Oh, there's that counter. Great escape. Running heel kick. Covered it.
Is it enough to keep her down?
And she's not done yet.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here.
Sent right into the corner. Kicks! He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you can do it too. Makes the much-needed tag. Wow, what a pump kick.
Oh, man.
Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Forearms.
Just raking the forearm all across the face.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
The other end, too.
Big boot over the top and hit the floor hard.
Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now.
Throws her back in from ringside. Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Got them off their feet here. Trying to dislocate the shoulder.
Soak it in, people. This is what greatness looks like.
She got the tag.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
the arm. STO!
What a display of strength here. Here's the tag.
Jeez, that could take you out.
Prying their opponent's arm out. Carefully measured double stomp. She's really starting to feel the effects of this match. Oh, what a knee strike. Disrespectful. Saw it coming. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
I can't believe the ref didn't even get to one.
Buster. She decides to tag out. Tearing down the ring now. Elbow to the knee. Into a leg lock. And look at this brutality. Tripling attack on the knee. She gets bounced into the corner.
She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity.
Quick reversal from her. Uh-oh. Cross the shoulders.
That's all it takes.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
On the apron.
Jab. She's got her pin. This might be the end. She kicks out with force.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Totally helpless at the moment.
She's firing up, getting the crowd behind her.
Got the tag.
Just in time, too.
She kicks out with force.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
Breaks the pin and makes the save. The neck just being wrenched away. Believe this hold feels even worse than it looks. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. Oh, this could be something. Will that punch her ticket towards victory?
In the corner now. And she breaks the count, saving her partner. Not looking good. In this position.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Setting up for something here. I think she just really felt that one. Quick takedown there.
Oh my goodness!
What a smash. That's just insulting. Tag made. these women throw just about everything at each other, and somehow they keep fighting on.
The sheer will to win is on full display.
Being placed in the corner here. Right across the chest.
And she makes the tag.
Inverted DDT. What a reversal. Both knees into the face. Oh, right across the solar plexus.
And to the top rope.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Take off. Missile drop kick. All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business. Tag. She got that. Into the pin. Is that enough? Here's the pin. She escapes defeat.
She just avoided some serious.
She still fights out at one.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less? No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending. Trending on social media. Sending rings trying to lift the scale. These attacks taking a toll on her a little.
What now? They stop it. She's got the tag to the count. She might end it here.
And a strong kick out at one.
I'm shocked that she kicked out. You and I both, Byron.
Big rights and lefts in the corner, followed by
And a big chop. Got the cover. This might be the end.
and she breaks the count.
Amazing effort by her.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
Tag me.
Running knee.
There's no coming back from that.
And going for the pin. Mix it up, keeping her team in this.
Partner gets tagged in. Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce. Springboard! Springboard! Clothesline! Ooh. You know she's thinking she can end it all here. Tilt-a-whirl face buster. Oh, boy. This has quickly become a match to be remembered.
A classic in the making. How in the world is it going to end?
Punch! And they are going for the victory.
Is this it?
And a shoulder is lifted before one.
What a kick out.
She gets put in the corner.
Tag is good.
Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker.
Right across the chest.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter. Go ahead and defeat. What a move. This could be close.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Worldwide Championship.
We are about to see something good.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
This title match already trending on social media. The challenger knows he has a good chance of becoming champion tonight.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
What we doing? Game time. Let's go. You know I didn't come here to lose. No, I don't play by the rules. I go hard, I go home. Go hard, go home. You know I didn't come here to lose. No, I don't play by the rules. I go hard, I go home. Go hard, I go home. No, I don't play by the rules. Giving my haters the blues. They hate me cause I never lose. I make them choose. Pull up to the game, no top on it. They gon' know it when I put my name on it. I'ma give it to 'em
What do
with
you think of the
blame on
champ's
it.
chances here tonight?
I love him. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
Gotta put them in their places. I told them come and see me outside. Whole team ready for the showdown. Won't win, you can try. You ready for the L? We can go now. Move with it, move with it, move with it. Go hard. Move with it, move with it, move with it. Go hard. All we ever do is win. Take my name to the champ. Wanna come through again? Better get a new camp. You know I didn't come here to lose. No, I don't play by the rules. I go hard, I go home. Go hard, go home. You know I didn't
The
come here
champ
to lose.
facing perhaps his
No, I
biggest
don't play by
challenge
the
yet.
rules.
Now,
I go
can he
hard,
rise
I go
to meet
home.
the challenge?
Go hard, I go home. You know I didn't come here to lose. No, I don't play by the rules. I go hard, I go home. Go hard, go home. You know I didn't come here to lose. No, like how he losing his balance. They tell me to give him a break. I think it's really too late. I got moves to make. Everything I wanna take. When my haters see me win, can't stand it. I be leaving with a trophy like a bandit. Believe me when I say I never planned it.
Introducing the challenger. From Lake Forest, Illinois, weighing in at 290 pounds, the Reaper, John Jones! And his opponent, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Worldwide Champion, Don A. Max.
You can feel the tension here tonight. Definitely a big fight feel.
Here you have the championship on the line, a champion on high alert. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in store for something special.
Able to get out of it and ground things with a headlock. Transitions into a side headlock. Landing the back suplex. Look at this. Clutching the wrist. Oh my God. Torturing their opponent. Just mangling the opposition. Oh, ow. Inflicting pain at will. Look at this, just unloading. Oh, nasty stop to finish it off. Oh, he saw it coming. Oh. What do they have planned here? From delivering a Uranagi. Down for the pin. What a count, and he gets his shoulder up. A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point. Oh, kick right to the back. The champ being hammered away at. You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping. And they tie up with a collar and elbow. Getting out nicely to transition into a waistlock. And able to get out of that and apply a chin lock. Makes the move to a kneeling armbar. Oh! What a shot! Oh my God! Stomping straight down on the arm. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Range down an elbow in retaliation. And saw what was coming there. Big boot. And now he's going to the top rope. Watch out! He fails to connect. Bang! Vicious boot.
WrestleMania here.
There you go, Cole. Cover. New champion coming.
And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Shot to the face gets them out of that spot. Shoulders down to retain. Oh, I thought the champ had it.
How in the world did he kick out?
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Placing him in the corner.
To the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope. Punishing their opponent.
Dragon Slayer! That's a great way to save you here. Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Look at this. This can't be good. Here's the pin. Title could be decided. Kicks out. He still has life.
What a match. Able to avoid. The champ will cover from that.
Goes for the pin. He manages to kick out. What strength.
We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
More like the champion's proving that sooner perish than lose their title. Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men?
Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
Look at this assault. Oh, no. What is this? Choke slam.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Wicked clothesline. Champ's down. This one's for everything. Digging deep for a kick out.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Has to find a way out of this.
And these guys are trying to prove they belong in the main event. Is looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that.
It is his time to take care of business.
Lining up their opponent.
The champ is in control.
Into the pin. 2. A kick out. I don't believe it.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away. And who knows if there'll be another shot, yet you can't give up now.
I think there is still some shock in the air with the fact that in-person pinfall. Looking for something big here. From the top.
Poorly timed, high-risk attempt.
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
He manages to slip out and set down. Pin. Time in the ball.
Into the cover. The run continues. The champ kicks out.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away. But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time. What a match this has been. What a fight.
And we are all glad to be witnessing such an extraordinary match tonight.
Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. Ooh, man. And here we go now, top rope. Military press slam.
Oh. Pinpoint aim right to the arm. Trying to find good for him.
Here we go.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Blow after blow. He's on continuous assault.
This is the kind of intensity he wants to bring all night.
My friends, we have reached the bitter end.
Following it up with the cover.
2 count. Strong kick out at 2 from the champion.
Gotta happen. Big counter with the hip toss.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. Look at this, pinpointing the target. What a knee strike. Will the champ make that pay off?
There's 2.
Got it. And the champ adds to their legacy.
Here is your winner, and still Worldwide Champion, Don
Proves the victory as he retains the title. He came out here and defended what was his. You have to give him credit.
I make them chills. Pull up to the game, no top on it. They gon' know when I put my name on it. I'ma give it to them, put the blame on it. Let me put some tops on it. My game tight like my shoes be. Ain't no stepping on my laces. Haters tryna outdo me. Gotta put them in their places. I told them come to city outside. Whole team ready for the showdown. Won't win, you can try. You ready for the L? We can go now. Move with it, move with it, move with it. Go hard. Move with it, move with it, move with it. Go hard. All we ever do is win. Change my name to the champ. Wanna come through again.